This is Fluid Vision, a galactic citizen perspective, raising the consciousness of humanity to serve planet Earth. On March 12th, 11:30 a.m., I was feeling some type of adrenaline through my body, and I knew that it was time for me to sit quietly and do a meditation and see what was being available. And so I did that. And after 5 minutes or so, centering and getting quiet, next thing I knew, I was experiencing the beginning of what is a remote viewing. So I was going out through the top of my home and out into the sky, and I live in the Southern California area, so I was leaving Southern California and heading up towards north between San Francisco and Mount Shasta. And as I was journeying, I saw crossing along Oregon and then through Washington State, through Montana, Idaho, coming down through the Teton Mountains, going towards Texas. From Texas, veered up through New York, down along the coast, all the way down to Florida, coming back to Texas, and from there, heading towards Southern California, where I thought the journey was going to end. The next thing I know, I was making a left and now heading down towards Mexico. Flying across Mexico, continuing down south, ended up going through South America. When I got down to South America, it was like, oh, now I'm going towards Antarctica, flew across Antarctica and shot up straight to India, China, Japan. When I got to Alaska, I thought, okay, I just made a world trip. But after Alaska, I found myself going down into the earth. And now I'm traveling down towards the center of the earth, and I'm going down, down, down. Next thing I know, I'm there at the core of the earth, and I feel Gaia's essence. I feel her beingness, and it lasted for about 2-3 seconds. And next thing I felt was, pew, just shot out into the cosmos. The next experience right after that, I was standing in front of a luminescent being standing about 7 feet tall, and I immediately felt erect, like standing up like a soldier, or like some kind of like a almost like a commander type. And as I started making out who was in front of me, I noticed that my right hand was over my heart center, and my left hand was pointed up towards, like giving a salute. And the being in front of me was doing the similar, but had his left hand on his heart, his right hand pointing to me. So we were both acknowledging each other. At that moment, I realized then and there that I was standing in front of Ashtar Command. I just knew it. I don't know how I know it. I just knew that I knew. I felt enormous, I felt incredible respect for him. It was just something that I understood and I knew. Then he veers a little bit to the left and he says to me, I need to show you something. Or I don't know if he said, I need to show you something, or I want to show you something. I'm not sure exactly that part, but he wanted to show me something. What I saw was millions upon millions of spaceships all around the planet, all around Gaia, dispersed evenly all the way around. And he says to me, when I give the command, they will emanate a light force, some type of plasma, something. I'm breaking it down into explanation, but he gave me the visual, not that it was really happening, but he was giving me the visual of showing me how they all going to release this energy straight into the earth at the same time. And when that energetic gets to the core, Gaia will in turn shoot out from her and release whatever low density frequencies have been on her planet, on her being, and they will be dispersed out into the cosmos. Next thing I realized, I saw that, and then I came out of the meditation. I just, all of a sudden, I'm back in my little meditation pose, and I go, wow, okay, so obviously there was a deliberate message here, and I needed to reflect on that. And what I understood from this experience, and this is just my translation, the first part I want to say is that I had to physically experience just traveling around the world, going into the earth, and having that experience of being shot out into the cosmos. So I had the opportunity to experience it viscerally in person in that experience. Then when I was with Ashtar, he was showing me from the external view and what was going on behind the scenes to have created that experience. And then that's when I realized that, okay, there is a very important message here that wasn't just only for me. This is for the collective. This is for the ground crew. This is for all those who are seeking information from a variety of different sources to have a better understanding what's going on, especially during this COVID thing. So none of this stuff could happen right now if we weren't being sequestered. We had to go back to our huts, because if we were still flying and interacting and going here and there and all that kind of stuff, it's very difficult for the light force to go and scrub the 3D realm, to scrub the low density frequencies, those beings that have done horrible things to humanity, and we as a collective have also done a lot of intoxication to this entire planet. And we need to finally realize that if we're going to be living in a higher frequency, we need to remove ourselves from these low thought frequency waves. We need to higher our thinking, higher our vibration, higher our being. So that's the message I have for you guys today. Just want to say I'm honored to be of service, and I look forward to the next time. And if you wish to leave any comments, please do so. I will do my best to get back to everyone, and I thank you.